Hey guys, Basic Fun's XL and Supreme line for 2025 has just been completely delayed. Man, this is not the news I wanted to bring to you guys today, so let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. That's right, in today's video, we have no Supreme line. That's their XL size cabinets from Basic Fun coming this holiday season 2025. It has now been confirmed by a very high up front office official at Basic Fun and has been told by Neo Hyper 64, which is Neo Arcade News, and I will leave a link to his video in this video's description confirming just that. Unfortunately, we have been refreshing every single day for Costco, Sam's Club, BJ's Wholesale's websites to see when these XL Supreme line cabinets were going to be coming to fruition and we're going to be able to buy them. I've done live streams before. You guys have helped me kind of determine what we were going to do with WrestleFest, with all of their good and bad and ugly things of that cabinet with people's reviews, and you guys have told me to just hold off, wait for a sale, but now we're gonna have to hold off even more, guys. I was looking forward to maybe getting the Centipede Asteroids cabinet or the Centipede cabinet, whichever one they want to do, and the Return of the Jedi, the Atari Star Wars Return of the Jedi cabinet, but now all three or four or whatever are going to be delayed into 2026. So it's very unfortunate. This isn't the first time we've seen delays. We've seen them with other home arcade companies, unfortunately, and we're just sitting here and we're waiting and we're waiting. Man, the wait is just absolutely brutal. Well, it's now been confirmed by somebody in the front office, very high up at Basic Fun, confirming just that there will be no Supreme line in time for the holidays, and that's a huge blow to Basic Fun because people want to spend their money for the holidays. This is the time to play for any retailer and business to get your products in the door before Q4 is over, before the holiday season is done with. So I know Basic Fun is definitely scratching their heads over this one. And what could be the reasoning? Could this be because they can't meet that $5.99 price point that, these club stores were kind of, targeting, a Costco, Sam's Club and such? Maybe that's it because of tariffs. We don't know. Tariffs has really just messed up this entire situation for home arcade, and it's really, really sad and depressing. You've already seen this with Basic Fun. They've had their ultra line of cabinets, which is equivalent to a deluxe style from Arcade 1-Up for you guys that are familiar with that. That $4.99 price point is now $5.99, and they're trying to save whatever they can to help, sell these cabinets with a coupon, a $100 off coupon, to bring it back down to $4.99. But that's only good for a month, and then what happens after that? Does it go back to $5.99? Like, these are the price hikes that we're all seeing. We're paying more to get less, and it's very unfortunate. I know there was good and bads with the WrestleFest Ultra that came out, and a lot of us were waiting to see with bated breath what they would do with the Supreme line. Would things be improved? The play guard surface, would that be improved? Would the marquee be improved? Are there more games? We already know that this is a bigger, badder form factor. It's going to include speaker grill covers. It's going to include a molded coin door. But what else is there? The 19-inch screen, bigger form factor, yes, right? But now we're not going to see any of this stuff, and it's going to be delayed into 2026, and we don't know when. It could be Q1, Q2, Q3. We don't know when these are going to come out. Could this coincide with, Iconic's release of the Double Dragon, and we could get a bunch of cabs in 2026? Maybe. But all that's out there right now is the WrestleFest and Supreme Ultra versions, as well as CornerCades from Basic Fun. And then whatever Arcade 1-Up is released in their, claw machine, their pub table, which is $100 more now at Costco, the Pac-Man pub table, and their, rebranded of both the Mossy Oak edition from the Big Buck Hunter Pro and the Terminator 2 Slim design. It's just, there's not a lot of excitement right now in home arcade, and we had all this excitement coming from renders and promises from these companies. And now it's just all kind of just fairy dust right now, and it's all kind of a fart in the wind, right? So we'll see what happens with some of these companies as things start to iron out, and I believe a lot of this has to do with the tariff situation, because I don't understand what else would be causing all of these delays, right? Well, what else would this be, right? That has to be kind of like the central focus of this, because we're talking about 100% tariffs now in November, which is nuts, right? It's crazy. that's a lot to handle for these companies. So we'll see what happens in the future. I'm still crossing my fingers and hoping that Iconic Arcade can deliver their Street Fighter Alpha 2 cabinet. And for you guys that have pre-ordered, I hope the best for you as well with their World Warrior and Alpha 2 cabinets. But that will be the only thing coming this holiday season. And that's kind of depressing, to be quite honest with you, considering all the hopes we had from all the companies trying to bring us stuff in that Supreme, XL, and Extreme line of cabinets. Guys, what do you think? Let your voices be heard and leave a comment down below. What do you think could be causing all of these delays? And man, this is really a kick below the belt, and it really sucks. I was really hoping that we could bring some more exciting products, new and exciting products to our arcade, just like you guys want to as well. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, give a like to this video on your way out. And as always, this is Danny from the Corner Cade, guys, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.